Richie, in terms of Boxing Day games go, was that job done today?
Yeah, pretty much. I think it was a good spectacle for all fans. It was a great turnout, and like I say, it was a good result for us. I think it was nice to see the new boys come out there and get some combinations going, and yeah, the younger players of our squad got some game time as well. So no, it was a good hit out.
And you had a hand in a number of the tries out there. Nice for the time to get some attacking flair going at this early stage.
Yeah, like I say, it's difficult when you're in training to really work on your combinations. I mean, your attack knows what your defence is going to do, so it's nice to go up against an opposition that's doesn't know how well plays, and to put some stuff for that. Some of those clinical things away was nice to see, but so we're not getting too carried away. It's a long way till round one, and we're going to build nicely, I think.
In terms of the building blocks towards the start of the season, the kicking game from Blake Boston and Aidan Caesar certainly give us a taste of what we can expect this year.
Yeah, definitely. Like I think the thing we lacked last year was the combination of having extra kickers. I think having a variety across the field. Obviously having Aidan with a left foot and Blake with a right foot on the right, like both on the same side. We've got options all over, and I think if we can keep those combinations going, and it's going to be a threat, and it just gives us multiple options.
And the team you mentioned about the guys coming in there, one young man making his first appearance, Jack Sinfield. You and him combined to set Tom Briscoe up with virtually his first touch as well.
Yeah, no, I think he's a very good rounded kid, and I think it was great to see him get some game time out there. And I think, like I say, it's sort of due reward for how he's been training in pre-season, and obviously it's only his first pre-season, so I think we keep ourselves thingy. But no, it was good. I mean, he's a brilliant goal kicker. I mean, you can see that from the outset. But I think the way he carries himself and his professionalism and the way that he trains, I think it's just due reward for him to get some game time.
And a well-earned rest for the guys now after a tough block of pre-season. This game sort of brings that stage of the campaign to an end.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Richard just mentioned, then Hunter's just mentioned a couple of boys that have a bit of top-ups this week. But I think because I've played 80, I think he's kind of been nice to me. So I'm hoping I can have a little nice chill out now, which would be good.
And in terms of your own preparation in pre-season, you pleased with where you're at the moment?
Yeah, touch wood, I'm feeling pretty good. Body feels pretty good. And it was a good hit out of that, and I felt quite fresh in that game. So, no, like I said, I'm chomping at a bit. We've got a long time to go. I think it's something like 48, 49 days, I think, till first round one. So we'll be ready to go then.
Wakefield had their own challenges coming into this game, much changed side. How tough is it first game of a new group together is always going to be tough, but when literally you don't know too much about the opposition, how tough is that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously this time of year we're a long way off playing round one, and that's what our focus will be leading towards now. Like I say, it's good to get up against a team that doesn't really know your combinations and doesn't know what you're going to throw at them, and it's a good hit out. I mean, the first half we weren't really at the races to a certain extent. We were just overplaying a little bit and taking a bit too many the wrong options at times, and I think that kind of showed. But I thought the way we attacked the second half and the way that we were getting behind our kicking game and our kick chase and working on those kind of areas, I think that was very pleasing.
And the guys who came off the bench in the last 20 minutes, does that show the competition we've got for places in the side? They really kept up the momentum. Normally a game like this, when you've got a good lead in front, it can sort of taper off a bit, but they kept the intensity up.
I totally agree. I think the way that they brought the energy, because you can kind of get a bit stale in those kind of games, and it can kind of lean off to, it can't be the way that the game can peter out a little bit, but I thought the way that they brought us a lot of energy was brilliant.